Okay, Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. This is your brother War making videos to feed the sheep, to edify the lambs. Shalom to the Akim and Akwati. I'm not going to be watching this video. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Barakathum. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And Salakia, I haven't uploaded for a while. I had like a video and two that I wanted to upload, but I have to get it. I haven't gotten around to like uploading it. But this one, I said I'm definitely gonna do this one out. I shared it with the Akim in the chat, the soldiers chat, Sakari Toronto chat. So now I'm getting around to just putting it out. Which I seen a video before, by Dabu, the Dabu 77 or Dabu 777 guy. So I wanted to make sure just to check it out for myself, whether. Because I didn't check the description whether he put a link to like an article or something, but hey, this is it right here. All right, so this is June 9th, 2020, and it says Singapore may launch wearable device for coronavirus contact tracing this month. Okay, now this is I'm gonna read to the main point, which is in the second paragraph, which says Singapore says it will not carry a GPS chip or have internet and mobile connectivity. But fears are growing among citizens over its potential to track their movements. Singapore announced earlier this month that it plans to launch a wearable device to help the coronavirus contact tracing. It could be rolled out to the state's 5.7 million residents as early as mid-June if it proves to be effective, according to local media. And something like this, right, should make you automatically think of Revelation 13. Okay. And it says, Revelation 13 verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See, right now that tracing, this contact tracing thing that they're putting out for this virus doesn't have a chip or anything, but the citizens of Singapore have is like this app or something where they're able to pretty much trace. Well, they're already gonna have the tracing thing on them anyways, the device, so they're gonna be able to know where they are. But this is what that mark of the beast is gonna be able to do. Right, that chip, that RFID chip, that when they implant it into you, you won't have to worry about taking off this the device. It's gonna be in you. You won't have to worry about it. I don't know if y'all seen how much research you do on these RFID chips, but you can use these chips to open your car doors. You can use them to open doors to your companies, and people who don't have a chip wouldn't be able to access the building. Unless they were to like force their way into there. You're able to make transactions. You're able to do all kinds of things with just that little device, that little chip. But that's what's coming. It's gonna come over to Babylon soon. And Esau knows his most of his citizens ain't gonna be down with it. That's why they always attacking their amendment rights, trying to go for the guns. Because the elites know that it's gonna cause a lot of problems. Right, but that's the time that's coming in. And so I just wanted to make a quick video on it. I'll play this video.
And as many people can see in the world we live in now, this war on COVID is ushering in police states all around the globe. Now, in Singapore, they're stepping up to the plate and they're saying that they're going to take it a step further than anyone. We talked about Bill Gates and him wanting to vaccinate all these people and how these nanochips and everything else were involved. Well, now this shows proof that there is a huge plan here to chip millions of people. This is a program being rolled out by the government in Singapore where they're going to roll out these tiny microchips. They're going to give them to all 5.7 million residents in what will be the most extensive tracing program on Earth. So the city-state is located in Southeast Asia, and they apparently already developed a tracing app for smartphones called Trace Together to identify people who have interacted with the so-called virus carriers. It was downloaded by more than 1.5 million residents, but did not work well on iPhones since the Bluetooth activity, I guess, goes dormant when an app runs in the background. So they have 5.7 million residents. Only 1.5 downloaded it. They're mandating all of this, not the use of this Trace Together, not yet, because it's not working on all phones properly yet. They will have to use something, this portable, wearable device that is on some kind of tether or on something that holds a tiny microchip. This is exactly how they describe it. A lot of people concerned about the privacy aspects and everything else that goes along with all of this, but the government doesn't seem to care there, and they're rolling it out en masse. So it begins the widespread chipping of millions of people to track them in Singapore.
Right, and this is happening in Singapore, and they're not even doing it right now. They're not even doing it for they're not forcing people. Well, they are. They're saying they're mandating it, and they got it ready for all their citizens. You know, they have it ready for all their citizens in Singapore right now. So, they right now that's just for the virus. When the Most High said the time is coming where Esau is gonna force you to take it. Obviously, if you take it, you can't repent. But you know, there's gonna come a time where you ain't gonna be able to be a normal citizen in society unless you have it. So that's the hour of temptation. That's that forcing you to take it. Are you gonna choose to live the comfortable life, or are you gonna rely on the Most High and just have faith till death? Which one are you gonna choose? You gonna take the blue pill? Or you gonna take the red pill? But either way, the elites of all these different countries around the world, they're all in the same. They're all a part of the same plan. Okay. Where is that one that says all the kings of the earth that committed fornication with her? There it is. Right, it says Revelation 18:8. It's going into Babylon, modern day Babylon, which is America. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. The final plagues that are going to wipe this place out in one day, which is going to burn this whole place up in an hour, are the nuclear missiles. The Most High is going to put on the spirit of the different nations of the earth to destroy this place. Right? It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahweh power who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. And all these people are down with it. All these different countries are down with it. China's down with it. This new world, what they call the New World Order, which is for these elites to have pretty much total a world. This is like a world domination type of thing, man. What you hear about in all these movies, people, always some crazy people that want to have utter control over the earth. This is it. Could you imagine being able to know exactly where people are anywhere at any given time, and you have your little minions you go tell to go and get them, or you don't even need the minions. They have the chip in you have the chip in them. You could just kill them through the chip. Right? So they're all part of the same plan. So that's pretty much it. I ain't trying to make up too much noise in the house, you know. But I'm gonna just say Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and Shalom.